Greetings, Minecrafters! Nonsanity here, and welcome to a short little video on something I've been playing around with for the past hour or so. I wanted to make something that would automatically breed chickens from the chicken mod from their default 111 stats all the way up to 10-10-10 without any interaction from me. So, here is the automation I've come up with. Now we're using the chickens mod, of course, also using the Roost mod for use of its chicken breeder. We have actually additions for the auto breaker and range collectors. I also am using the Cyclic block placer, which puts out a lot of particles, but it's the one that worked best for me. And I've got the iron chest mod, though regular chests would also work here. And this is a diamond chest, also from the iron chest mod. Now, the way the chicken breeder works in Roost is you take two chickens. I've got some uranium chickens here, because why not? You place them in these two slots, give them some seeds, and they will slowly breed. The problem with automating the chicken breeder is that you cannot remove these chickens through pipes or hoppers or any other automatic means. The two ways I've found to make this automated is to have a whole sequence of these piped together so that the output chickens from one become the inputs to the next. And if you have, say, 8 in a row, then you usually end up with 10-10-10s at the end of the process. But it's not the greatest efficiency for seeds, in that it uses a lot of extra seeds, and it takes a lot of cleaning up, because you got to go in there and clean them all out before you can use it again. So this design is designed to use just a single chicken breeder, and to recycle its use and get these guys out of there by using the block breaker to break the roost, in which case the seeds and any of these chickens that are in it will get dropped as items. Up here, this range collector is set to whitelist seeds, so it picks the seeds up, ready to feed back into the breeder. And this one is set to blacklist seeds, so it picks up the chickens and sends them off over here. The output chickens get piped out this side and into these two chests. And that is what's going to trigger the block breaker to break the breeder. Because we don't want to break the breeder until we have 2 new chickens that we can breed back in. So these chests are completely full of stone in this case, but any placeholder item will work. So there's only 1 slot available. Now as you breed, they start with 1-1-1 as their 3 stats, but those will get improved when they have the output here as the next generation. Which stats get improved and by how much is random, so generally the first 2 chickens that are bred have different stats. The first one will end up in this slot because this servo is set to nearest first. And then when the second chicken is bred, and if it has different stats, it can't go here, this slot will be full, it has to go to this chest, which is set up the same way. If they does have the same stats, it will stack here. But as soon as a second chicken with different stats comes along, it'll all go here and fill both chests. That is what's going to trigger the block breaker, and it does so by using comparators. Comparators, when their backside is facing a chest, and regular chests work as well as the iron chests. It will output a redstone signal based on how full the chest is. Now here I've got 3 stacks of 64, 1 with 2. The rest of the slots are filled with 1 stone, with 1 space open for the chicken. This gives us a redstone signal of 1. As soon as this slot gets 1 chicken or anything in it, it will go up to 2, which will turn off this torch. Now, there's 2 torches here, both powering this line of redstone down below. One of them turning off will not turn off this line of redstone. Both chests have to reach a level 2 of signal, meaning they have to have that empty slot filled for both these torches to turn off, this redstone line to go dark, and this torch to go on and power the block breaker. So to recap that, as soon as 2 different types of chickens are bred, the redstone triggers the block breaker. Now the block breaker gets sucked into, or the chicken breeder gets sucked into the block breaker. It then gets pulled out and piped into the block placer, which has its own little timer here, which is running fast because the torcherino up front. But as soon as its timer goes off, it'll place the breeder back. Any seeds that were picked up will be piped down into the breeder. And the chickens that are in these 2 chests will get piped out from these servos, which have blacklisted stone, so they don't take any of the stone out. And they get piped into the breeder. So let's see this thing in action. Let's grab 2 stacks of seeds. Oh, just 2. I found that 2 is the ideal quantity for getting to 10, 10, 10. And let's check what's this torcherino set to. Let's take it down to first here. This is a double compressed torcherino. It will speed the process up very fast for demonstration purposes. Toss the seeds in there. Some of the seeds have been sent down here. They are now breeding. Alright, so these guys are a little slower. We'll bump it up. Let's take it all the way up to that. Is that good? One more. Full speed. Alright. So here goes the first chicken. It gets put into this chest over here. And here comes the next one. It's in this chest. Oh, it's already been taken out. And there it is. Let's turn that off. There we go. We now have a 2-3-3 chicken and a 3-2-2 chicken. Those were the first 2 offspring of our initial pair. Now they are in the breeder, and they are making a new generation. So let's speed this back up again. So let's go watch the redstone over here. Up there, it just lit up. That torch went off. And when the second chicken pop, lights up, there it goes, triggering the block breaker. That gets back down. The seed's been piped in. The chickens, there they are. We've got 3-4-3 and 4-3-4. And now as their stats improve, they're going to breed faster. So let's slow that down. I heard 2 pops as 2 new chickens were made. Seeds. 5-4-4, 4-4-4. So now we'll just let that go. Now I think only 1 seed. Yep, or maybe that was 2. I didn't catch it. Wait for the next one. The amount of seeds needed to breed, yeah, it's at 2 seeds now, goes up as the quality goes up. Oh, now you see that. Yep, there's 2. We had 2 of the same number. So the 3 chickens had to be bred that time in order to start the next cycle. But that means we're going to have 2 chickens in this slot. Yep, and 1 in this slot. So even though we did breed an extra chicken that time, because they are sent back into the breeder, having 2 here means this will breed a little faster. So you do get some benefit, even though you used some extra seeds there that time. So yep, there was 2 chickens and it hasn't broken, so that those 2 must have been the same. There's a third. Yep, we're going to have the same thing again. We'll have 2 and 1. Let's see what we get. 2 in this slot, probably. Yep. 6, 7, 6, and 7, 8, 7. We're getting really close to 10, 10, 10 here. There's the first. And the second. Are we going to break? Nope, that was a repeat. Third. Ah, no. This one came back. Notice that all of a sudden we had 2 and 2. If a chicken is bred that has the same value as one of the ones in here, it will immediately recycle into it. Well, this is good when it gets to 10, 10, 10, which we're very close to now. All right, those two are different, so we've got a new cycle going. Let's watch it. What do we have now? 9, 10, 9, and 8, 10, 9. So we're probably getting close to 10, 10, 10. They're going away faster than I can see them, but they were different. And what do we have now? 10, 10, 10, and 9, 10, 10. So now all of these are probably going to be 10, 10, 10s. So we're going to get 17 offspring, and they're all... Oh, no, actually, because... Yeah, see, they're stacking into here. Because we already have 10, 10, 10s in here, every chicken made is going to come back here and here. This is going to be the worst-case scenario for seed usage, because this has to completely fill with 16 chickens before anything's going to stay in the chests. And then this chest is going to have to get 16 chickens before we get one over here. Thankfully, this, as more and more chickens stack in here, it's going to breed faster and faster, which, without the super double condensed Torturino helping us out here for demonstration purposes, is a benefit. Alright, so 14, 15, that was the 16th, and now it's going to stay in here. So there's 2. Once this gets up to 16 10s, we'll get one here. That will trigger the reboot. And then we're just going to be using up the last of the seeds to create extra 10, 10, 10s. Which I found in practice it's good to have 3 to 4 stacks of 16 of each chicken type. That way you have one or two handy for actual usage, and still have a breeding pair. If you have 2 stacks of 16 10, 10, 10s, they rebreed very quickly, so you can get more. How are we doing? Almost there. Let's see. Let's speed it up even more. 14, 15, 16. There it is. Breaks. Now we get 16 and 1, or 2 in this case. And it's going to go super fast now that we're breeding 10s. Triple 10 to triple 10. Now they're not staying in the chest, they're cycling back in here because they do fit, they stack, so they're going to come back here. And now we've run out of seeds. So now if we come down in here, we should have a whole bunch of 10, 10, 10s. Yep, so we've got 2 stacks and almost a third stack of 10, 10, 10 chickens out of 2 stacks of seeds, and it's completely automated. So I hope this will help you in your chicken breeding efforts. This could probably be compressed. Like I said, it's only been the last hour or so I've been playing around with this. I was thinking about it last night when I should have been sleeping. I came up with the idea. But if you build it, let me know in the comments. And until next time, this is Nonsanity signing out. Take care, be good, and see you next time.